Hi everybody, just going to do a quick YouTube video today. As you know, I like to tinker around with the shed and there's always scrap bits of things I like to play with. This is a piece of metal from an old video player, very thin metal, probably about 1/2 mil thick, even if that. And it cuts just lovely with a pair of tin snips. These I've had for a while. They can cut up to, I think, 1.5 mil to 2 mil of metal. So I'm going to cut a piece off here. That just cuts through like butter. It just cuts lovely. You get a nice piece of metal off of that. And I'm going to cut another piece off as well. Cut through this. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how easy it is to solder joint two pieces of scrap metal together. So I'll put it away for a second. So I'm going to rub these down now with some sandpaper, just a little bit, nothing too special, just enough so I can get it soldered together. So you just give the surfaces a rub. I think this is probably a cheap stainless steel, just so that there's no oils left behind, and it's got something to key onto. That'll do for now. What I'm going to bend this piece into like that, and get that sharp edge there. So give us a little rub around the edge at the bottom I'm going to join onto. Just so that it's going to key onto it nicely. So now they're sort of prepared now. Obviously, you should take a bit more time and care and attention when you're soldering metal together. Preparation's key to this sort of thing. I'm using some Laco or Larco soldering flux, regular soldering paste. Pretty good stuff. Does a good job of it. I use a brush to apply it. Don't touch this on your fingers because it could hurt you, burn you, or affect you in some way. So I'm going to put some of this paste onto the prepared surface of my steel. So this is handy if you want to make some little projects at home, joining bits of metal together rather than bolting them together. And I'm going to add a bit more paste to my very quickly prepared other piece of metal on the bottom there. Okay, so I'm going to put these two together, and I'm going to join this piece to this piece very easily. So just zoom in for you so you can see what's going on. Okay, so I'm using a very small pencil sized soldering torch. Just top up some gas. Got my solder here. This is just normal solder, lead free, and I'd fire the torch up. Now you want to get the surfaces of the metal you're going to join together as hot as possible. You'll see that when the actual flux starts to bubble. So here's my flame, and we'll just put some heat to the top of the work. You can probably see these flux are starting to bubble a bit. I'll tap down a bit actually, a bit too fierce. So my flux is bubbling. I'll apply some solder, see if it's ready yet. Yep, solder's melting onto the metal there. Just pop it around. So it's just a rough, quick job, and then I'll sweat it in to the join, to the back as well. Sweat that in. Okay, that's joined. I'll leave that to cool down for a second. I'll come back to it in a second. Now obviously there's a lot of residue on there. That will clean off straight away with some water and a cloth. I'm not ready to pick up yet. Probably still a bit too hot. Yep, so I think that's stuck. Yep. And there's the finished piece. I'm getting the light there, so I'm going to light some shit at the moment. Zoom out. And that's now joined together. Let's take this outside to show you. So, there's the join. That's on there, rock hard. So this is just metal from an old video recorder. Let's give that a clean up and see how it looks.